Hi everybody, welcome back to 7 Days to Die, episode 26 with me, Sid, and we're still in Alpha 18.4, as you can see from the top of the corner. I haven't moved on to Alpha 19 yet, because it's still experimental and still iffy. But as you can see, we've done quite a bit. I've done between episodes, I've moved us on about 2 days, I think, and I've done a fair bit. I haven't done anything over here yet. I have rejigged that was empty, munitions boxes. This I really do need to get my handle on how these things work and whatever. So, but I think we can make metal storage, so that isn't a major issue. And obviously our weapons box is looking nice and fine. We haven't done anything in here yet, and neither have I put a door in. It probably won't be a vault door in here. It'll probably be something simpler, and what this room will be is undecided at the moment. One of those will be a kitchen, one of those will be a bedroom, and then down here I started bringing this back over. Now the bales cannot be suspended in midair, so I've put this structure in to hold those, and I've painted the sides of the bales to just make it blend in. So we've got bales up there for safety, but you can't actually see them. Posts coming down here, that's going to go all the way over that way, and we have kind of started getting over this way, so this is the extent that it'll go back. We'll have the support post, we're going to have that pillar. I think we should be alright with the distance back to here, but I wanted to get down to here because I want to bring the forges down at some point, so the sooner I get to the bottom here, the sooner we can start putting the forges in. And it doesn't really matter if I haven't got the concrete walls all in there, but we're alright for concrete, we're alright for stuff, and cobble, flagstone, but it is Horde night, and we are just shy of an hour away from the start of it, and so we need to just get that over. Now, I don't envisage this Horde night being, you can see we're alright for concrete, this being a particularly challenging Horde night. It'll just be a fairly typical Horde night from that perspective. What have I got there? That needs to go away. But you know, we are getting there steadily, so I need to get the forges running because I need to start getting iron, because I need to upgrade these for both the up here and also down. And we've got a hell of a lot of materials stored in here, so wrong place. So yeah, that's a kind of a thing. The other thing I do need to do is we're going to need to go and get some more oil shale and process that, because let's just take that glue out. I made a whole load ready for repair kits, because I don't want to run out of gas, and you know, it's not like we have far to go for it. It's just over there, our little oil shale mine, so we can spend a day getting some oil shale, and then this episode after the Horde night, I'm not really going to do any exploration. What I want to do is really push forward and get the tunneling, digging done, and then do a little bit of work out this way, because I have got some plans over. I don't know whether we'll get them, whether we'll fit them in with these. We may need to move these crops up one, but I've got a couple of plans over this end of things to build as well. But first things first, we've got to deal with a few Zeds. So yeah, we'll just, suppose we should check for any locals before we get to the Horde night. It's been actually fairly quiet, and I think if we have a look at let me get the right thing. Our game stage, we're at game stage 112, so we should be getting reasonably unpleasant mobs. Yeah, I'll be back in a few moments. And here we go. Now, where are they coming from? What we need to keep our eyes open for is cops Cops and birds. I think they're the only real. Monkeys. Sorry, spiders. Not monkey zombies. Spider zombies would be a potential threat as well, but we look to be pretty clear. So yeah, we've also got enough concrete to upgrade this entire compound to reinforced concrete, which will be good after this. So I'm gonna just pop this guy off. Let's see if we can't get some hey boy, businessman. Yeah, it's standard horde. So nothing really to see here. Move along, and I'll be back in the morning. All right, almost through the horde night. We've got one loot bag. I've been killing a few. I don't just sit here. It's boring otherwise. But there comes a point where you have to. Damn. You know, accept the fact that you're going to have to kill a few just to keep yourself interested. No cops or anything, to be fair, this horde night. So that was interesting. I have gone through a good amount of, well, I mean, not a good amount, but not any amount of ammunition by standards of an active horde base, where you know you actually kill lots of your enemies. But yeah, I mean, quite a bit by standards of this, where you can ignore them, provided there's no spies or spies, cops, or vultures. You know, the Zeds are actually not a challenge in this style of base, but there is a bit of damage. I have brought my repair tool, so we can get all of the... That was me missing. We can get the damage repaired. I'm not so worried. There is a little bit down. Oh, we haven't got the right stuff to do those anyway. But the other thing we could do, which I'm not sure whether I may not bother at the moment, is upgrade all of this to reinforce. Now, it's not really a necessity because we're not really getting. I mean, you can see there that's about the worst damage we've suffered, and it really wasn't even close. And if they had got through there, they've still got 3 more blocks of concrete to kind of tunnel through. So yeah, I don't think we're desperate to upgrade this yet, and the concrete's going to be far more useful building. So I think that's probably. Oh, hello. Did I? Oh, that's yeah. I haven't got the stuff for that. All right, that appears to be fine. Now, one thing, elephant in the room. Well, not elephant in the room, is I have not been spending my skill points. And if you ask me, scrap that. If you ask me why, I honestly couldn't tell you. I really just haven't been using them. Period. You know, that's just the thing. Right, we'll just wait for that to come back. So we are going to go and spend quite a few. Now, before we go mining, the obvious thing to go and... Oh, I should take that ammo down, actually, if I'm going down to go and restock on some of my other ammo. Before we go mining for our oil shale, I want to do that because I'm going to invest a bit in strength. Mainly... that should be enough. I don't think we'll need to carry much more than that. Mainly for 3 things, but the mother load is the one I would like, which we can take there and we can grab that. So that will give me considerably more. Now the other one is we increase the speed, so we can go there and there, but we need strength level 5 to go here, so that is 2, 3, and then we can take that to level, then we need 7 for that. But I think what we will do is we'll put the last 2 points into Sexy Rexy there to get our stamina up and reduce the amount of stamina drain we get from everyday things, and that's 11 points spent quickly. We need 1 more point into strength, that's 2 points to get there. That will allow me to take these up to, I think they both require strength level 7, and we are about to go to 6. We're at 5 at the moment, so we must be carrying something, or we're using something that increases our strength, maybe. Doesn't matter, we've got fuel, we've got an auger, we're going to go and grab ourselves a whole bucket load of oil shale, and then we're going to continue on building. That is the plan. So let me just empty my inventory of the stuff let me get rid of that. And we shall jump on the bike and just head over there and get ourselves some shale. Right. I mean, it's hardly worth even cutting, because it's hardly worth getting on the bike for, to be honest. It's that close. But still, we will do, because, you know, I didn't build the thing to leave it in the garage. If I had a garage. Oh, hello. How are you, sir? You're a little bit dead, it seems. Well, again. So, I'm not going to leave my bike here, because shale mines have a habit of collapsing. So yeah, we'll drop down here. If I can just grab those, we'll stick a few above us, and then we'll carry on down. And here's our lovely oil shale. Now you can see we are handling this pretty easily just with the old pick, and there's a lot to be said for controlled mining over auger mining, which is obviously faster and noisier, but that's a dog or something up there, I think. Anyway, we will switch out to you, and I'm going to grab a whole load of materials, so yeah, be back in a sec. Alright, got a couple of stacks. That guy has been a bit of a pain in the bum, so we'll have rid of him. We did attract some unwanted attention with the old auger there, but you know, it kind of goes with the territory, unfortunately. Where did that doggy go? Hello, doggy. You're going to be my lunch. Right, coyote, I mean, technically. But, yeah, so we had a little bit of a wandering horde situation wander by. Fortunately, I am not bothered about feathers. Fortunately, they didn't breach. It was, I managed to just shoot up through the frames. So next thing is to get some fuel going, and then we can continue working on the actual thing that I want to dig, which is the base we're in. I'm not entirely sure how much dirt I've got. Let me just have a look. Yeah, I haven't got any here, so I need to go and get some clay as well, because we're going to need to stock the thing, the hoofer with clay, and I've been mining that out over here away from the base, just so it's not, and I tend to not drive across this, so the likelihood of me coming over here and you know, driving straight into this hole is pretty slim. I'm just going to take the old shovel to this though. I'll save the fuel now, because that layer there, the first layer, is tough as old boots because it's got the grass in it, and it makes it a lot harder to dig. This one is a two. I think we've got this here. This is. There you go. Got rid. Bit of a glitchy kind of terrain thing going on there. Yeah, it just takes a little bit more effort to dig this. Actually, it doesn't seem to now. I've got the minor 69er, so, and the sexy T. I'm barely using any stamina to do this, so again, might as well just grab myself a stack of dirt or two, and before we go back and continue onwards. So I'll do this, be back in a sec. Alright, I wasn't going to do this, but I am running a little bit low on ammo in certain calibers, and also I need dirt. And there's another graveyard here, which we haven't looted yet at all on day 50. So, can I hear you? Hello, Sleepy. Oh, frenzied. Oh, get down. I'll teach you to hit me. Get. So it occurred to me that if we're going to have to dig these up anyway, it might be beneficial just to have a little wander around in here, clear it out, loot the place. I see you, madam. I don't know if I can get the sneak up on you though. No. Dead. Well, again, I don't know why we say that dead, because it's like they already are. Yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly clear this place out, preferably using my you know, ammo-free weapons as much as possible, and I'll come back when we head into the church just for that. This bit isn't a major issue. You know, this guy will go down just as easy. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Well, you have to wonder what some people think their relatives are going to need in the afterlife. Because I have painkillers, duct tape, a sandwich, a sewing kit, a copy of Machine Gunner Volume, Automatic Weapons Volume 5, recoil, don't pinch, don't flinch, use this technique to walk your fire into target when firing automatic weapons. Well, we'll read it. We've maxed out our things. We've more or less, maybe about 75 odd things, probably about 150, maybe slightly more, 9mm, some other shotty and stuff like that. Yeah, it's these graveyards are an absolute mad repository of wealth, and we haven't even gone in yet. So we do actually need to eat. So let's have a quick can of sham. That's probably our best option. That will take us up to around about full, actually. We'll get our thing, and we're going to head in and have a look, see what the congregation is up to. We don't want you lead, and we'll take your polymer and your lockpicks though. I'm going to go shotgun, I think. Who's next? I definitely hear somebody. Okay. Well, that was an unfortunate life choice, wasn't it? Okay, we should be good to go in. Oops. Reload. Always reload. And check out the crap, because there's sometimes good stuff in the crap. That does make sense in my own head. I think that should be. We normally do only have 2 or 3, so I don't think there'll be any more in here. But you know about what Think happened to think. He made the mistake of thinking too much. Okay, that is a speaker schematic, and that's scrap. I never bother with those. Bit of duct tape, and we'll not bother with the paper. More painkillers. A sellable schematic, a bit of wood, and a shotgun messiah crate. What kind of church is this? It has to be asked. Oh, look at this. Right, we've got a level 4 hunting rifle. We can sell that. Those are all parts we can keep, as is that. A bit more ammunition and a mod. Flaming shaft mod. We'll drop the mum. Right. I don't think there's going to be much, if any. Oh, hello. We'll have those and that. I've got space for them. That is not searchable. Right, we can actually head back now and do what I intended to do. I don't know how much do they. They only give 2. Not worth the effort for 2. So what I was actually doing over here is I was harvesting wood, and one of my pet bugbears is I don't like having too many trees near my line of fire from the base. So I was basically clearing the terrain around myself, and I thought, oh, I'll go and do that. So here we are. Oh, important. Well, we're on day 50. Save waypoint. D50. Save. Oops, no. Return, that's the one. See, so 30. Most of these are all, like 31, 25. So these ones will actually open up in about 5 or 6 days. We'll be able to redo these areas. We've still got this waterworks to do, and there's still a shotgun messiah there, but that's for another episode, I think. Yeah. Let's head back and get some building on, I suppose, because I did promise to do a building this episode, and so far I've done a fat diddly squat. So let me get back in, and I will be back in a moment. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is get our gas going. Now, apparently, and thank you for the mention of this in the comments, it is actually more efficient to make a stack of gas cans with 10,000 in them, which takes 800, than it is to make gas cans, which is 1-to-1. So that is where we're going to go. We're going to make 15 of those. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's going to take forever. Still, let's go for it. We need to put in 120 minutes worth. You know what, I don't think I have even got an idea. 140 minutes worth. Getting there. Let's go with that to 120. They'll probably attract some scout activity, but that's fine. A stack of gas cans. Bang. Mix. That's going to take a while. But it will obviously be more efficient and we'll get more out of it. So thank you for that comment. This is I'm just basically crafting the clay out of this, ready to move it. And over here, if we come to our various things, we should have kicking ground. We've got an anvil. got a forge. So I've got a forge, I've got an anvil. I've not got another crucible. I've got a bellows. I've got enough there to make another one. It's the crucible that is there for the interesting bit, isn't it? I don't think I have got another crucible. It's really not screaming out at me. Wouldn't be in there. Could have been in there, but again, why would it be? That's mods, so we're not going to have crucibles in there. So let's just double check what's involved in a crucible, because we are going to need 2 more. 100 forged iron. Alright, let's not worry about the crucible right now, because we don't need it for forged iron anyway. Let's just get this thing going and put some clay into it. Maybe just 1,000 to start off with. And then we'll also take a couple of stacks of iron down, and we can get that one running as well, but that will run downstairs. So yeah, and then it's going to be a case of continue digging. So obviously I'm not going to sit there and insist you join me for that. I'm not that cruel, or am I? I should have put the shale away, but we can jump in here. We can stick that in there. We'll put about 15 minutes worth in to start off with, and turn it on, and that can start cooking down that clay for the time being. Right, and I'm going to do this the hard way, because I actually find it strangely gratifying. Don't ask me why. There's just something about swinging a pick. So I'm going to keep on digging this out until we've got the space clear, I think. We will need to, as we go down, bring this post down, this post and this post. And the trick to doing that is to always make sure that there is a block behind it. There's somebody coming for support. And then it doesn't seem to collapse. So all being well, we'll get that done. We should also be able to, hopefully this episode, get some better lighting built down here, but I've got some decorative features that I want to build in, which are really not included. Let's just go and see who's coming to pay us a visit. It's over there you are. He's gone straight past. And now we missed it. Oh, hello. That's, we obviously had a passing visitor. I don't believe that there's only 3. That's far too small for a horde. Oh yeah. I don't know whether I can just see them. It's a bit dark. But there was one just there. One just there. And one just there. All a bit deaf. It's starting to lighten up a bit now as well. Right. I was going to say, I didn't believe that was all there was. Anyway, I'm going to continue on, and I shall be back in a bit. Alright, this is burnt out, so we should be able to pick that up now and take that down, and we could get that one running with the dirt again. I've got a reasonable amount of digging done, and it's obviously 4 hours after the start of the day, so that's the thing. We do need to take all of this lot down. This has made 3 of its things, and I have got a whole load of cobble coming out of here at the moment. I also have a metric crap ton of stone appearing in my inventory, so that is a thing too. I didn't put the can't believe I didn't do that. We'll go and stop that one, and just bear with me. So yeah, we're kind of digging around. I've got all of the supports in all the way down to the ground now, so we should be good to take all of this out. What I'm going to try and do is collapse some chunks of it though. Once we've got these passed away from the supports, I'll try and drop some, because I don't think I'll ever need this much stone. And if I do, then, you know, I do, but I will be surprised if I do, shall we say. So we're going to stick, I'm going to stick half of that in there, split it again. We'll put 15 minutes or so of fuel in and turn it on, and that should be faster. We're going to turn that off. And can I... Oh, no, hang on. Let me cancel that then. Now I can. So we can put that and that in, because obviously that gives me crafting speed plus 50. That's smelting speed plus 50. So again, we can jump into forged iron, get that going and go craft. And it should take considerably less time, and that's obviously melting that iron down. So this is all good. The only thing that remains to do is just carry on digging, which, you know, since I've put all those points into Sexy Rexy, this is actually no bother at all. You know, it's actually quite pleasant. It's slow still. You know, this is not Minecraft. I hate to think how many hours this space has taken to dig out, but too many, I think, is the phrase. But once we've got this lot in, and we can come in also down at the ground level, because we do want to put blocks in here for the floor. I can kind of run, if I were to run across from here, for example. Well, I'm going to have to do this anyway, because that, even though that isn't physically touching, it's touching as far as the game is concerned. So yeah, that's a consideration. But we can just come in and take this out and then rinse and repeat in small chunks, so we can take that out and dig underneath. But let me go on. Now, I'm going to be doing this between episodes. I'm not sure how long there is in this episode, but I'm going to keep on going for a while anyway. And the idea is I would like by next episode to have this room at least completely dug out, and maybe the walls in place as well and drying out. You know, we've got the concrete. That is not a problem, or it shouldn't be a problem. I may, you know, I may be overestimating how much concrete we've got, but that's not a problem. We can always make more concrete, and we can always go and buy concrete or raid building sites. There's plenty of ways to get the concrete going. But if we come in under these, and rather than having to dig out all of that as well, just drop out the supporting blocks, then they should just collapse away like that, which will be nice. Now, I haven't got a huge amount of these blocks built, but it does mean that we can get the floor down relatively quickly. Now, the floor isn't going to be concrete, that's going to be painted cobble, so it doesn't need to be any stronger than this. But you know, I think that's my plan right now. So I'm going to continue on for a little while, and I'll be back in a mo. All right, it's some time later. There is actually an airdrop somewhere over here. Where is that? Fair old distance away. Now, I have a confession to make. I have done a lot of work down in the pit down there. Done with all of this. In fact, I have a slight problem that I don't have enough space to store all of that, which it was a little embarrassing. But we're good. We have done a whole massive load of work on this. And I want you. I can go back in actually, and then I want to have a look in here, and I'm going to grab green and blue dye. Black and purple I keep. Purple obviously because it's my favourite colour. Black because it's black, and black is good. Okay, so we're going to scrap all of these eventually and get ourselves a reasonable amount of paint, and I will show you what I have done, because it's night cycle, there's nothing else we can do. So we still need to dig out this room, which has obviously got that going on, and we still need to dig out this room. However, this room here is dug out, and I am going to place this iron door. It doesn't need a vault door because a vault door is possibly overkill for this, whereas a hoofer door, I don't think I can upgrade that with. I just need, yeah, okay, that's fine. What the hell did I just do then? I have no idea. Okay. However, what I am most proud of is what we have done down here, because down here we have got the entire space dug out and mine. We've got storage, we've got a place for all of our industry, all of this. We're going to have some decoration down here, that's a given. For example, if I have a look at this, my first plan to go is, if I can find you, metal torpid. Let's just have a look at that. Do we like that? I don't dislike it. Yeah, I don't dislike that at all. So we're going to have that going on around here. And obviously that will come, if I can get you up there, all the way over here. So the whole floor will be that, and then we're going to have a stripe of colour. Now I need to just double check what I've done upstairs, because I want to do something with this kind of, so we've got yellow in here and we have got blue in here. So let us have a look. Mustard. So if we take a mustard stripe all the way around here, and there, and I mean all the way around, it will go there, and then we'll, on the lower floor we'll have a different colour stripe. I don't know what, but you know, it will look like this. I've got quite a lot of paint actually, so I might as well get this done. But and then that will be a different colour stripe in there, the kitchen or whatever that is. It'll be bedroom or kitchen, I don't know which. And then the mustard stripe will continue all the way around, and then at a lower level we'll have a different colour, as I say. So let me just pop this in, and I shall be right back with you. Alright, we're getting quite a bit of iron coming out. It's going to be nowhere near enough. I have run out of paint, and I've re-dyed what weapons I can. I could re-dye, modify this and take the dye out. That would be an option. And just give that a quick scrap. So I've gone for my usual black for the weapons, and I need to get more black dye for that, and I've gone for my usual purple for tools, and I need to get more dye for the tools. But the problem here is this: it takes 3 paint per application. So yeah, that's an issue. Now while we're at it, paint itself, the recipe is, oh, we can make a college jacket with paint, but how do we make, do I know how to make paint in a cam station? We need mums and oil. How much does it actually make? That's a question, another question, because that's oil, and oil's quite an expensive commodity. I am, however, conscious of time, so there are a couple of things I want to achieve before we wrap up today. I want to whiz out and grab those that airdrop for starters. That would be, I think, a good use of time. And while we're at it, we can grab a few mums and get the chem station making paint and see how that works, because if it's 1-to-1, then that's just too damned expensive. It's going to be a hell of a lot easier to raid properties, get clothes, strip them of the dyes, and ultimately also get black dye for my weapons to get the full set done, and armour for that matter. I like to do my armour as well once I've got to the armour set, but we'll teach you to sleep on the job. But that's one option, and the other. But if it's as I expect, you get so many paint per recipe, then it might be more cost effective. We'll find out. But in the meantime, we need to just whiz over to this little Bodley Hoofermajig, this place. There's a whole load of mums there on the way back, so we'll grab a few of them. And just grab this airdrop, and then we can get the hell out of here. While it's on the map, it's obviously a damn sight easier to find, so it just makes sense really, doesn't it? I think whoop. Oh, Wolfie, and it's just round here. Ooh, lots of shiny stuff. Excellent. And off again. Don't need to stop, don't need to kill out, just get the thing done and get out. Incidentally, I also have 2 skill points to spend, so just avoid that for a second. We should definitely get that spent as well before we finish. I was hoping to upgrade my tools, because I realised that I've got pretty much, here we go. What did we get? Oh, it was bolognese. I was hoping it was thing. Anyway, mums, mum, 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 mum. Oop, no, not mum. Mum. Let me grab a few of these, and I shall see you back at the ranch. Alright, so we're back. We've got a whole load of mums. Now there is a couple of things I want to make. First thing I want to make is, or set making, is some lanterns. I want probably maybe 5 of these. So if I can make, wow, duct tape is my shortfall. That is not a problem. Let's make 3 then. Let's just run over here and grab some glue. I've got more glue than that. There we go. And cloth. And I've definitely got more cloth than that. And then we should be able to make duct tape. Yeah, let's just make a whole bunch of it. There we go. No, there. Well, while that's doing, let's go in here and go for some paint. Now I've got 65 paint, so let's just make 1. 1 makes 100. That is what we need. So let's make 5. And even that's actually pretty damn fast. Okay, that's handy. So 500 paint should be more than enough for this. Put the mums away, and we should be able to make 2 more actually. That will do the trick. No, 3 more. 1 more, in fact. There you go. I'll get there eventually. I'm definitely going to need at least 2 downstairs, and I want at least 2, maybe 4 up here. I haven't quite decided yet. But in the meantime, that lot can go away. That we're keeping. Why am I running around with that? I have no idea. Food. That's a scrap. That's... might as well sell it. It's worth 110. Put that into the bike for flogging later. Incidentally, interesting little aside here, and this was caught me by surprise. As I was working it downstairs and I heard this god awful noise of a scout, a screamer, whatever you want to call it. And I came up and it was here, beating on the walls. The screamer had somehow managed to get across that, which was more than a little worrying. You know, because I don't know whether that's a screamer activity, whether they are just, you know, hard ass. That'll do me for there, because I only want 2 for downstairs. Oh, well, or whether it was just a fluke, but yeah, it was definitely interesting. So, what I am thinking, in the first instance, put that in the right place, is we're going to put that onto advanced rotation and then we need to decide where we're going to put this. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1. So this is the point. Let's pop it there, I think. These are we'll leave that for now. We'll possibly, I don't know whether to bother with one in here or not, to be honest. We'll leave it as is for now, actually. But the other thing we're going to be doing up here is this. So we are going to convert all of this to metal plate. Now it uses 8 at a time, and we've currently got a few hundred, so we are not going to get very far, or are we? I don't know. But this will give us our working surface and working stairs. And to be fair, the stairs are... hello. No, there. So instead of having this nasty wooden thing, we're going to have a rather nice metal structured thing going on. Now this is going to come out from here all the way to there. Well, obviously we're going to cover this. That's got structural there. So hopefully the integrity of this will work, because I'd really hate it not to. We've got 369 left, so we are definitely going to need a lot more iron, because this is what we're going to do upstairs on the walkways as well, plus a little bit. Let me put that down there so I can actually see the quantities that we've got, because we may get further than I think. So just so we can kind of get a feel for it, this is going to come across to here, and then obviously you won't see what's underneath this because this is a solid plate of metal, which I think will look pretty good once we've got doors in and, you know, actually got all the rooms in. We should be sitting quite pretty, I think. But that's going to take a lot of painting to get this kind of feel down here. It's going to take a lot of smelting to get all of this iron done. don't know how much iron there's no more going in there, so we need to set this running again anyway. And what I will do is I'll continue just getting the basics done. Now I've got a whole load of decorative ideas to work in here as well, so this is not it. It's not going to be a big grey box. There's going to be air conditioning ducts and all sorts of hopefully interesting things. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.